Hey everybody, it's Hannah. If you would like to see how I got this makeup and this hair, just keep on watching this video.
Okay, cute. So we're gonna start off by moisturizing your face. You always want to create a barrier between your skin and the makeup you put on, especially if you're putting on a lot of makeup. And now we're putting on some lip balm. Coffee time, of course. So I am first filling in my brows with some black eyeshadow. You want to use black instead of your natural hair color because it will kind of help with the effect. And now I am carving out my brows with my foundation. You only want to carve out the underneath of your brows because if you do above it, it can end up looking a little crusty. And now I'm just blending it out onto my eyelid as primer. And I'm just taking the rest of that foundation and putting it all around my face for a nice base. Now I'm taking a Wet n Wild white paint pot and I'm just going to put it on the high points of my face to highlight. Make sure you blend this out well. I'm only using white because I am a very fair skin tone, but if you are any shade darker than me, you can just use a shade lighter than your own. But you want to make sure you blend it nicely into the rest of your skin tone. Now I'm just setting that with powder. I'm setting my eyes first so they don't crease, and then the rest of my face. First, I'm going in with a bright red, and I'm just going to bring that right into my crease. You want to put that kind of right above your crease and then wing it out. Now I'm just going to take a darker red color and put that in my crease with a more pointed blending brush. And here I'm going under my eyes and then along the sides of my nose with a setting powder, and I'm going to use that to bake and also to catch any fallout since we are using blacks and bright colors. Now I'm going in with a more kind of orangey shade because I felt like it was looking a little too pink and I wanted it to look more red, and I'm just kind of laying that all over both of those shadows. And now I'm setting down a black. I'm going right onto my crease and I'm not going any further because I'm going to blend that out later, and if you go any further it can start to look a little messy. Now I'm taking that darker red shade I used and I'm just using that to blend it out. And you saw me brush off that face powder, and now I'm putting in some red eyeliner. Now I'm taking that darker red shade on a smudging brush and I'm just bringing that under my eye, and then later I'll use a bigger brush to blend that out. Now I'm just throwing on a quick wing with liquid liner. You can use a felt tip, but I prefer a brush. You can also use gel with a regular brush if you prefer that. And now I'm curling my lashes and putting on my mascara. I'm popping on some really thick long lashes. You can wear whatever type you're comfortable with. I just wanted this look to look a little more glam. And I didn't feel like that black came out enough, so I'm taking a little bit more of it and kind of winging that out further. Now I'm taking a really cheap red blush. That whole palette was probably like $1, and I'm gonna kind of start putting that on my forehead and kind of contouring with it. You can see it kind of getting patchy for me, but if you just keep blending and just kind of keep adding depth to it, it'll work out for you. I wanted to put these clips in real time just so you can kind of see the process of the blending just for any beginners. And you want to make sure you put that into your hairline just so you don't go from your hair to your skin tone to a red. And now I'm carving out my cheekbones with it. If you are of a darker skin tone, it'd be nice to use a darker berry shade. Now I'm carving out my jawline. Now I'm bringing the red shade underneath my nose. Bringing that darker red with a smaller brush down the sides of my nose, and then I'm gonna put some setting powder there so it doesn't go too far down, because if you bring any type of contour shade too far down the side of your nose, it'll make it look wider than doing the contour effect that you're looking for. And now I'm just putting the red darker shade around my lips. Now I'm gonna use the powder to carve out under my cheekbones. I'm just gonna put on some black liquid lipstick. This is from Lime Crime. I'm going to wipe off the rest of that bake under my cheekbone. I like to do that because it kind of cleans up the area so it doesn't look a little too muddy.
I look like Shrek. What is going on? Oh my god. How can I like... Okay, I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, after finally figuring it out, I'm just gonna go ahead and tie my hair up and then wrap it around. And now I'm using smaller elastic bands to kind of shape the horn. I hold it at the bottom and then I use them at the top to turn it into a point. Now I'm going in with a pink highlighter to try to go along with the red tones of my face. I put it on my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, under my eyebrow, the tip of my nose, and in my inner corner. And now I am spraying my Morphe setting spray, and that is it. The look is complete.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Devil horns! Okay, anyways, bye.